Hey there, welcome to this video. Now in this video, I'm going to walk you through the Klippyo platform, and I'm also going to create a video from scratch as well. So you can see how easy this is to use, but also as well, how creative you can get with your video creation. Now, once you log in to your dashboard, as you see on my screen here, you're going to be met by 5 different options here up at the top with which you can start a project. So we've got the option to start with stock. So we've got an integration with Shutterstock that basically opens up a library of hundreds of thousands of video clips, images, and audio clips as well that you can use in your Klippyo projects. It's incredible. So you don't have to go independently elsewhere or anywhere else online to buy these things to pull into Klippyo. We've got them built in, so you can just use them. It's really useful. And again, I'm going to be showing you some stock footage clips in this particular video so you can see how it works. We've also got the option to upload your own as well. So if you've got your own video content, your own clips that you want to upload into the Klippyo platform, you just click on this option here. You can browse your desktop and upload them. We've also got a YouTube integration. So if you've got a YouTube video you want to pull in, you just click on this option, add the URL in here, search it out, and you can import, or you can actually just search out keywords in here as well to search different content on YouTube. We've also got Giphy as well, which is a massive library of GIFs. GIFs work really well on social media, as you'll have seen. You'll see them all the time. You can actually search out GIFs with any keywords on here as well and pull those in. And finally, we've got an integration with videos. So Klippyo has been created by us, videos. So we've integrated the videos platform right into Klippyo. So if you have got a videos account, you can integrate it with a couple of clicks and you get access to all of your rendered animations inside of Klippyo. So you can pull these in to your projects. And again, I'm going to use one of them in the actual project I create right now. So I'm going to create a video right now for a dive school. So I'm going to show you how easy this is to use. Let's just imagine we've got a dive school out there in the Caribbean or whatever that wants a video to promote their services on Facebook. So I'm going to create them a video to do that. So I'm going to start with stock footage here. So once we click on start with stock, we're brought through to the search page here. So I can search out, I'm going to search out turtles, click search. It's going to show me lots of different content that I can use, again, related to turtles in my video content. So all we need to do is click on customize. And what happens now is this particular clip here is going to be added to a brand new project within Klippyo so we can start building out around it. Okay, there we go. That's added. It's now going to open up a project with that clip. There we go. We can now click play, check out the clip. Looks great. Ocean, turtle swimming around in it. So what we need to do, we've got a 20-second clip here. I'm going to just trim this down a little bit because it's a little bit too long. We don't just want one clip. Of course, if you want to create a video of just a turtle swimming around, there you go. You've got your video. You can add some animation and stuff, which I'll talk about in a second. But what I want to do here is create more of a promotional style video for a dive school. So I want to add more in here. So I'm going to shorten this clip a little bit down to around 7 seconds. You can see on the timeline down here. Now, what I'm going to do first, before I add any more clips, is I'm going to actually add a videos animation because I want to add a little intro into the beginning of my video here. So click on the add media. We can then import media to the timeline. I'm going to choose videos here. I'm going to search out one of the actual animations I created earlier, a little underwater logo animation. I'm going to click add. That's now going to be pulled in from my videos account right the way in here to Klippyo. There we go. Now I want that at the beginning, so I'm going to switch that to the beginning there. Let's just play that, make sure that's looking good. So we've got our underwater logo. That's then going to switch into the clip, the great clip I've just added of the turtle. There we go. So we've started to build out the initial part of our video. So what we need to do now is add more content. So I'm going to add more stock footage into the timeline. So we do that in the same way we added the videos animation. We click on add media. So rather than head over to videos here, we're going to stay on the actual videos tab. We're then going to search in here. So I'm going to search turtles again. Click enter, and again, we pull all of the clips we can use in from Shutterstock here. So we've got this one here. So I'm going to add this one. Okay, so there we go, and there's the clip. Let's check it out. Now, the clip has been added just off camera here, but I want to show you how cool our canvas is. Because we've got this free-form canvas, you can see I can drag the clip around here, so I can match that up. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to zoom in. So one of the features of videos here, let me just choose that clip, is that you can actually scale this content. So we can zoom in a little bit. So I'm going to scale this up slightly just to get a bit of a better shot on that turtle. I'm going to trim the clip down again as well. Let's get this down a little bit more. That looks about right here. Let's see how that plays. So we've got this stock footage that goes into this one, which was scaled, which looks really good now. So we've got a couple of clips in there. What I want to do now is add another clip. So I'm going to go and add media again. This time we're going to add a shark clip. So rather than just focus on turtles, let's look at what we've got for sharks. We've got a ton of clips in here we can use. I'm going to use this one here because we've got a couple of sharks with the scuba divers. So I'm going to click on add there, pull this one in from Shutterstock as well. Okay, so there we go. The clip's been added. Let's just check this out. Let's see what this one's like. Okay, I'm going to scale that in as well. I'm actually not going to zoom in on this one. I'm just going to scale that pretty perfectly. Actually, do you know what? I am going to zoom in slightly. So let's just scale that slightly there. Just getting more central. There we go. So we've got a few different clips in here now. Let's have a look from the beginning here just to quickly check it all. So we've got our logo animation from videos in there. We're then going to cut to this turtle shot here. We're then going to cut to another turtle shot. And then we're going to cut to the shark shot finally, which is going to take us to around 27 seconds total right now in the timeline. I'm going to add an outro in here as well, I think. I like that shot. They all work really well together. I'm going to add a videos outro in here. So I'm going to go to videos, and I've got an outro already created. Okay, we're going to add that in here as well. So we're going to add this to the end. There we go. So we've got our dive outro here. So if I just play that, we can just check it out. Okay, so we've got our nice outro, basically call to action telling people to book their dive. So we've now created a video which is around 34 seconds or so, which is going to be perfect for a dive school to use. But what I want to do now is to add more to this. We've got our clips in there, as simple as you've just seen there. But what I want to do is start to add some text into these videos. And I'm wanting to also add an audio clip. Now, I want the same audio to run throughout the actual clip here. So with these particular videos animations I've pulled in, these have got audio, so you can hear these. Okay, I don't know if you can pick that up on camera, but all of the actual stock footage clips have no audio. So I want to make sure the videos clips that I've got in here, like this one, I'm just going to pull the audio down like you see there. So we don't have the audio playing over the top of the audio I'm going to add. I'm now going to add some audio into the timeline so we can create a video that sounds good. So we click on add media and we choose audio this time. And I'm going to just type in any keyword here and it's going to find audio for you. We've got uplifting. So I want an uplifting sort of tune. Let's have a listen to this one. Okay, for now, for this example, I'm just going to use this. We click on add. This is then going to pull audio. And again, this is powered by Shutterstock. So the audio we've got in here is incredible. You can listen to some of these tracks. But when I add this one in here, again, it's getting pulled straight in from Shutterstock and will be added into the audio track of the canvas, which I'll show you. Okay, so that's added. We can go to the audio track on this left-hand side here. So that's added in there. So let's have a play and have a listen. Okay, so it has a little bit of an intro gap. So I'm just going to chop that down slightly here. Pull the audio back so it plays straight away. So you can see now we've got an audio track behind our content here. Okay, and I do like that audio track. So we've started to build out a nice video. Now, I'm going to head back and I've just changed this, guys, so you can see to the text option here. Because what I want to do on all of these different clips that I've added into the actual timeline, I want to start adding some text in here. And we've got a really cool feature to do this. So we click on the plus button again, but rather than add media, what I'm going to do now is add animations. And we've got animated text that you can add into your video. So I'm going to grab a couple of these. So I'm going to grab this one here. I think this one's going to look good once we've got this edited. So I'm going to pull that into this particular clip here. So it's going to play on this clip with this turtle. So what we need to do is click on the actual text we've just added. It's going to drop this down here so we can edit this up. So ever wanted to dive with actually not dive, let's go swim with turtles. Okay. Now you can with our school. Okay, I'm spelled school wrong. There we go. So we've got our content in there. I'm going to leave it actually as white text because I think that works all right. I am going to change the actual font here, and again we've got a ton of fonts you can use. Let's go with I don't really know which to use. Let's just go with the bangers one here as an example. Okay, I'll just search it out, it's quicker. There we go. Okay, I'm going to leave it white, and then we've got again a little short sharp stint with the animation of this yellow. I'm going to change that to the blue color to match the video, the blues in the water. I'm going to leave the background of that particular animation as it is as well. So I'm going to update that, and then I'm going to check this out. So I'm going to play that, see how this looks. Okay, so it's quite small right now, so I want to make it slightly bigger. So we just select the animation and we can scale this out a little bit. I'm also going to drag it down to that side there. So let's check this out now. Okay, let's deselect. Okay, that's looking cool. Okay, I'm happy with that. So that's the first text slide done. We're going to then move through to the next clip here. So I'm going to put a text slide on there as well. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the same one, and then I'll use a different one at the end. Let's go with that draw rectangle again. Let's go there. So beginners to advanced, welcome. Okay. All scuba, I hope this is the right terminology. I've never scuba dived before. Scuba diving, can't spell today. There we go. Equipment included. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the bangers text, which it's already, oh, actually I've changed the wrong one there. There we go. Ever wanted to swim? Right, I didn't select it, that's my fault. Beginners to advanced, welcome. Okay, all scuba diving equipment included. Okay, so I want to change up and make it again pretty close throughout. So we're going to go bangers. We're going to have everything the same, so it all is uniformed. There we go, bangers. Okay, I'm going to keep it white. I'm going to change that to the blue we're using as well. That should be fine. Let's update that. Let's deselect that one. Let's take a look. We might need to resize this again. Okay, there we go. Yep, that's fine, but I'm going to resize that. Let's go, and I'm going to put that down at that corner as well. Let's go there. So we can have a look at what this is looking like throughout here with these clips. So we've got our first text call out there. If I wanted to swim with turtles, now you can with our school. And go through to the next clip here. Beginners to advanced, welcome. All scuba diving equipment included. Okay, I'm liking this so far. Now I'm going to add one more here. We'll do a different one here. Let's go with the full reveal one there. Okay, deselect that one. Make sure we select the right one here this time. Okay, book with, actually no, let's go with, because we've got an outro that says book your dive below. So let's go with multiple times per week. So, and then we go on the bottom one here. Please call today to book. Okay. And then at the bottom here, we'll go with, we might, I mean, in fact, we could even put a phone number in here. So I'm just going to put 01 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so we could put a phone number in the bottom here, and then we've got the call out at the end as well. I want to make sure all of our font is the same again, so we'll go with the bangers, which is looking actually pretty good in this video. We're going to go with a white font here. So you can see here how creative you can actually get. You can change all of this stuff up here. We'll go with the same for that part as well. And you're probably going to spend a little bit more time here, and we'll go with the blue, and bang, we're done. So we're going to have a look at that. Let's have a look at what that looks like. So we might need to rescale that. Yeah, it's fine. I think what we would want to do actually is probably change the text to white in that box there, because the dark's a little bit too dark. And then I'm going to just scale this out a little bit. Okay. And that should be fine. Let's have a look at that now. Let's take the deselect away. Cool. So we've got our call to action, and then finally it's going to go through to book your dive below. And as simple as that, we've created a full video. Let's check it out from the beginning. So we've got our intro, which was from videos, and it's got a really cool audio track behind. The first shot of the turtles there with a little bit about swimming with turtles. And again, I hope I've got the terminology right for any scuba divers out there. Beginners to advanced welcome, all scuba diving equipment included. And then finally, multiple times per week, please call today to book. And we've got a phone number in there. And then we're going to end with an outro. And we've got a really, really cool video there, which is around 33, 34 seconds long, that a dive school could use on Facebook. And again, I've just shown you how easy it is to do that on this video. You're probably going to spend a little bit more time, add more content in there, choose the content a bit better, and of course, work on all the text animations, the way you want things to look as well. Now, one thing I do want to add in here as well is you can add more to this. We've got a ton of stuff here, such as the Memify feature that's really cool as well. So we could add a Memify bar if it's on social media. So for example here, I could add ever wanted to dive, okay? And then we've got text color, white, black, just to show you an example. Click on done, and we can add the meme bars up at the top here with a click as well. You can add meme bars at top and bottom, and we can change the aspect ratio on here as well. I've just used the standard HD 1920 by 1080 for my canvas, which is by default, but you can change it and use any of these square, vertical, so you can create the same video but in different formats depending on where your clients are wanting to use it. So that's how easy this is to use. You can create any type of video with all of the different content you can pull in. It's just down to what you want to create, and all we would need to do now is click on export video, type the name of our video, click on export, and it exports a .mp4 file that we can use right away on our social media. But this is Klippyo. We are excited. We cannot wait for you to use this and see what you create with it.